Hey y'all, it's Brady. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is week 3 of Thanksgiving Thursdays 2021, an open collab that I'm hosting this year for the second time. So what I'm doing for the month of November for Thanksgiving Thursdays, every Thursday for the month of November, I am hosting an open collab. We are posting videos with Thanksgiving side dishes, dinner, entree ideas, how to cook a turkey, any of those sort of things that pertain to side dishes, desserts, whatever, that pertain to Thanksgiving. And you can participate too. We have one more week left that you can participate next week on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day. My video will go up at 4 p.m. Central Time. It has gone up between 4 and 5 Central Time all of this month. And so if you'd like to participate, all you need to do is include, that you're participating with my channel in this open collab. There's going to be a playlist in the description box of every one of these videos for Thanksgiving Thursday. So you're just going to want to let me know in the comments below of my video that you have participated. Link that playlist in your description box. Let everybody know that you're participating in this as a collab. And then post your video at whatever time. It can be any kind of dish that pertains to Thanksgiving. Like I said, side dish, entree, dessert, bread, beverage, whatever you want to include. And like I said, just make sure to let me know that you have participated and that your video is live. And I'll be sure to add it to our playlist. So, that's a lot of rambling. This week, for week 3, I am sharing with you an awesome and easy side dish that you are going to love. If you like potatoes and you like garlic, you're in. Let's go. So this week's dish is an awesome side dish. It is roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Very simple ingredients, a pretty easy process and very simple. But the flavor that you get at the end is incredible, and it makes it seem like you slaved all day over this, but it really is simple. So let's just jump on in and I'll show you how I roasted the garlic. I'll show you how I put the potatoes together. And the exact recipe will be in the description box down below. At the end of the video, as well as probably throughout the video, there will be pop-ups for the playlist and other videos that I've done for Thanksgiving Thursdays. So check those out. And of course, if you are participating, thank you so much. I am so excited. Y'all's videos have been amazing. And I am just super excited about Thanksgiving this year and about this collab. So if you have participated, thank you so much. If you have participated and you let me know that your video was up, but for some reason you don't see it in the playlist, I'm having a little bit of issue with that. So if you will, be sure to let me know if you participated and you would like your video included in the playlist. Just be sure to mention in your video that you are participating. Okay, so let's jump in. I'll show you everything, and then you can see this delicious side dish all put together. All right, y'all, so for the roasted garlic mashed potatoes, you're going to want half and half, some extra virgin olive oil, butter, a bulb of garlic, salt and pepper, and then about 3 pounds of the red baby potatoes. Here, you could certainly use the Yukon Gold as well. We're going to scrub these up and leave the skins on then before we boil them. So you're going to have little bits of, skin in there, and the red is just a nice, addition of color there. And we're actually going to roast the garlic in the oven for about an hour. So I'm going to cut the top off here, and then we'll just leave it completely like that and put it in some aluminum foil with about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then we'll bundle that up here and put that in the oven, let it roast for about an hour, and then we'll start boiling our potatoes and get it all mashed up and delicious. All right, so I've got the top cut off, some olive oil drizzled on it. And then I'm just going to close this up, throw this in my oven for about an hour, and I'll see you back here to boil those potatoes. Okay, so I had to end up using one of my deep skillets because My other pot that I would prefer to use is dirty, and I am not done with dishes yet. So anyways, this is like a 4-inch skillet, 4-inch deep skillet, so it's fine. But I have peeled and cut in half, unless they were teeny tiny, the potatoes. I did not peel the skins completely off, like I mentioned. I wanted to leave the skins pretty much on all of them, but I've had these potatoes for a couple of weeks, and the skins were getting kind of sketchy, so I cut off any bad spots and any skins that looked pretty crummy. And yeah, so now I've got them with just to where they're covered in cold water, and I'm going to bring this to a boil these for about 10 to 12 minutes. Check them when you can stick a fork in them and easily break them open. They're done. Drain them, get them into another another bowl, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to let these come to a boil, and then I will set my timer for about 10 minutes and keep checking them. And then as soon as they're fork tender, you're going to want to drain them so that they don't get super mushy and waxy. So I thought I'd show you our garlic and what that looks like. So it is nice and roasted, and I think this is cold enough for me to squeeze it here, but they are soft. So they just come right up out of there, and those are going to be perfect for our roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Okay, so our potatoes are done boiling. Mine took about 15 minutes. And then I drained them, but did not rinse them. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your starches there. And then I'm just squeezing out the cloves of garlic into my potatoes, adding in my 6 tablespoons of salted butter, as well as half a cup of half and half. And I'll just pour that directly into my bowl. And I did leave my butter and my half and half on the counter while the potatoes were being peeled and cooked, just so that they could come to somewhat of room temperature and not be quite so cold. That helps keep everything nice and creamy. Then I'm adding salt and pepper to taste, and that's it. Just the garlic, the butter, the potatoes, half and half, and some salt and pepper. So, 6 ingredients if you count salt and pepper as individual ingredients. And then I'm using my hand mixer here. You could just use a potato masher or a couple of forks. That would absolutely work. It just depends on how chunky you would like your potatoes. And I am leaving some definite chunks, but I'm also making them nice and creamy. And this is the way I always do potatoes, but you can definitely do them to your liking. And then you'll see here in a moment that I took a little taste with my little tasting baby spoon here. And you will see that then I decided that it does need a little bit more salt and pepper, and that's just going to be to your taste. That's why there will not be any measurements for the salt and pepper in the description box. But once you get it to the right taste that you prefer, then you are good to go. And then I served these up in a serving dish, I think they're Temptations or something like that. I don't know. They were from QVC. But basically, they're just some serving dishes, and then I just sprinkled some dehydrated parsley flakes on top. If you have real parsley or other herbs, that would be great too. And if you're wanting to jazz these up even a little more, you could add in some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. That would be delicious, but you can see they're nice and light and fluffy, but still chunky, and they are incredible. All right, y'all, we did it. Look, they're delicious. Oh, I've already had to taste it. Yeah, they are delicious. I even sent my husband a picture at work and was like, look, they're delicious. So yeah, you definitely need to try this. I think all together, including, getting the bad spots off of my potatoes and roasting, all of my hands-on time was probably 20 minutes. Potatoes took about 15 minutes to boil, roasted the garlic for an hour, but I didn't have to be hands-on for those, so that was easy. So if this is something that you plan to try, or that you've tried something similar in the past, be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know. How are y'all doing? Leave me a comment down below and introduce yourself if you're brand new. Y'all know if you've been here a while that I love getting to connect with y'all in the comments. So be sure, say hello, let me know where you're from if you've never done that and you feel comfortable. Whatever you want to share, I love connecting with y'all in the comments. So until our next video, I will see y'all in the comments down below. Bye, y'all.